Yo, what's up, y'all? Alright, so, this is episode 2, Attack of the Clones. So, to this one, I was going to talk about the whole sales experience, right? So, last time we kind of defined sales. This one's I'm going to talk about, like, from a customer standpoint. You go to a dealership, you want to buy a car. You're going to go on the lot, check them out, It's kind of nerve-wracking, but it's kind of exciting at the same time, right? Get on there, looking at these cars that you probably looked at online. You probably know a little bit about, but you want to learn some stuff. You want to learn some details. You want to read the stickers, right? See what the sticker prices are and, horsepower in the car, stuff like that, right? Drive it. So you're excited. You want to do a little window shopping, but you might be ready to buy as well. From the salesperson perspective, they look at you, okay, you're coming onto the lot, you're looking at cars. They think you're looking to buy a car. That's it. You're ready to buy. No salesperson thinks someone's coming on the lot to check them out. You're coming on the lot to buy a car. Their job is to help you buy the car. So if you're not ready to buy, the typical belief is, oh my gosh, okay, here we go. Frustrating. Now I got to do my job and show them something. When all they want to do is get to the green. They don't care about going. They don't want to do all this stuff. They want to get there and get it done. Every customer that walks on the lot is a purchase in their mind. It's not the beginning of a purchase. It's not the process. You're ready to buy. And from a customer standpoint, you're probably not ready to buy until you're walking on the lot with someone who you trust to help you buy. So if you're by yourself or with like a friend, you're just checking them out. So the two people are on totally different wavelengths. That's pretty typical. But from a salesperson perspective, that's annoying and they can't stand you. So there's a term that they call you. I'm gonna let y'all know. It's called jack, right? Oh, they're just a jack. Oh, that's a jack. What they mean is jack off. You're jacking off the time. You're wasting the time. Yeah, they're a jack. What happened? It's looky-loo. Coming to kick tires. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Let them look at cars. There's even videos on Instagram I saw where someone was like, yeah, I'm just here to check out cars. Look at cars. The salesperson said, oh, okay, cool, let's go. They walk them to the edge of the lot, on the street, and they look at the cars passing by on the road. Look, there's a car right there. There's a truck right there. And it's let me know you're ready to buy. And they walk back in. It's a joke. It's, it's whatever post. But that's literally how they feel. I'm of a belief that there's nothing wrong with window shopping. I love it. I'm a car fan. I just came from an interview at a dealership, and they're like, how can we help you out? I'm like, I'm just looking at the cars. I just took pictures of a couple of showroom cars and sent them to my uncle. Dude, this car is dope. This truck is dope. I'm a fan. I don't mind. So if someone comes in and looking at a car, cool, let's do it. Let's check it out. My belief is every person is a purchase. Every person is a sell. Right? You're either going to sell yourself, the store, the company, or a product. Ideally, you're selling all four, but every person is a sell. So if all I sold in that transaction, that interaction, was myself, done. Because here's the deal. They're going to tell, the rule of thumb is they're going to tell 10 people. And those 10 people are going to say, well, how was your experience? You're going to say, oh, man, it was great. I went and kicked around tires and looked at cars. I met this guy, his name was Nate. He was a really cool dude. And this guy named Tim, he was really cool. I met this guy named whatever. He was really cool. Dope. That's what we want. Because when they're ready to buy, they're going to remember that guy. So, sell yourself, no problem. Sell the store, yeah. Yeah, can we get you something? Some water, some coffee, tea, pop them some popcorn, let them smell like, if your dealership smells good, sit in the comfy chairs, whatever. Introduce them to your favorite coworker. Like those things are helpful to sell the store. Sell the company, you're selling the brand, you're selling Honda, you're selling Ford, you talk up the brand, or you're selling the company, whoever owns that dealership. Oh yeah, us over here at, Bob Johnson Chevrolet, yeah, Bob's a really cool dude. Bob's this, he comes in all the time. He's a freaking gajillionaire, but he comes in and hangs out with us. Like, you're selling the company. And ideally, you're selling all four. You sell a product. So they buy a car, and cool, you sold all four. But ultimately, you want to treat everybody like a sale, right? That's my belief. So if there's any salespeople listening to this, do that. Sell it. Sell the whole thing. Sell the whole shebang. Sell yourself. Don't worry about, oh, they didn't buy right now. They don't need to buy right now because they're going to buy, or they did just buy. They bought you, right? So let's take sales back down a notch, right? Yeah, I'm of a belief that the client can smell it. They can smell desperation on you. They can smell it from a mile away. You pull up. You ever been to those dealerships where you pull up on a lot before you can even get out the dang car? People knocking on your windows, smiling at you, that big old silly grin. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the Blue. Bruh, I haven't even unbuckled my seatbelt yet. Right? Like, that's desperation. They can smell that shit. It doesn't mean you're eager to help. It means you're eager to get in their pocket. That's all they see. You gotta get rid of that crap. Because that's not what it's about. You help them buy, but you don't need to help them buy by attacking them, right? That's just my belief. So after 20 some odd years of sales experience, that's how I've been successful. By treating people like freaking humans, putting myself in their position. How would I want to be treated? How would I want my grandma to be treated? How do I want my auntie to be treated? My auntie came back to the house and was like, yo, I went to this dealership, this is what happened. What kind of report card do I want to get? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do I want her to say? That person, how did they treat her? Because that is how I want to treat other people, right? So that's it for this episode. Because I could talk forever, but I'm trying to break these up a little bit. My goal is to help both sides, right? I'm kind of a sales trainer as well, but comment, let me know, what topic do you want to hear from? What do you want to hear about, right? I have a list of topics to talk about, but which ones, what really kind of grips you? What do you need help with? We'll talk about numbers eventually. The numbers talk is, it can get detailed, but I can give you bottom line, brass tacks on that, right? Because there's a way for both sides to be happy, for the sale to go smoothly, and I'll teach you how to do that. There's a lot of misconceptions about it. I see all these commercials like, ooh, 0% for 2.9%. Bruh, there's no such thing as a sale. So I'll teach you all about all that stuff. But comment down, go ahead and subscribe, give me a like, let me know that you're liking what you're listening to, and comment, leave me a message, let me know what topic you want to hear about. Until next time, hope you guys have a fun weekend and buy some cars. Not yet. Let me know. Let me teach you how to do it. Bye.